Hi everyone, and welcome to the first episode of this Homespun Life. My name is Lori Ann. You can find me as Homespun on Ravelry. I am Homespun Crochet on Perk, but I haven't been on Perk in ages, so don't even bother looking at that. I am going to be setting up an account with Instagram. Once I get that done, I'll let you know. And you can always check my website, thishomespunlife.com. I am recording from sunny South Florida, where it is beautiful, just a few clouds in the sky, starting to look a little bit like fall, and for us fall means about 90 degrees. So, let's see, I started this podcast because I'm an avid knitter and crocheter. I've been crocheting pretty much all my life. I started knitting about 2 years ago. Caught the bug. I'm completely in love with it now. My mom taught me how to crochet, and I've been crocheting with her all this time. We also have a business called Homespun. We make knit and crochet items for home, for accessories, clothing accessories, and all kinds of other stuff. She loves making baby Afghans. She's really, really good at that. I do more of the accessories for adults. And so we attend craft fairs, local events, green markets, stuff like that, and show our products. And it's fun. It's a lot of fun. I really love doing it. And so I started the podcast to kind of help me get better at finishing projects, getting ready for the craft fair season, which is coming up now. It is, I didn't even tell you the date, it's Sunday, September 8th, 2013. First Sunday of football season. I'm a football fan, I'm a basketball fan. So I'll be lacing different sporting events into the podcast as they come up. So just to forewarn you. The podcast will be partially sponsored by my business as a professional beauty consultant with Mary Kay. I teach women about skincare and about makeup application techniques, and I absolutely love it. I get paid to play around in makeup and help women feel better about their image. So what's not to love? I'm a total fashionista at heart. Love playing dress up, and so I get to do that with my business. So you can find me there at marykay.com/graceful-impressions, and I'll put that in the end and in the show notes. So first off, let's talk about what I've gotten done personally. I just finished, well, not just, a little while ago, I just finished the Multnomah shawl, although it's really a shawlette. And this is designed by Kate Ray, and you can see her website right there. It's a good knitting pattern. It didn't take very long to get done. Let me make sure I'm showing you the right side. Yeah, this is the right side. As you can see, I haven't woven in the ends yet, but it's done. I can't be bothered. So this is the way it looks. It's a shawlette. I haven't blocked it either. The only thing I did differently was I did a couple more repeats of the edging. It's a feather and fan edging, as you can see there. I really liked it. Actually, this was a spur of the moment knit. I was heading to an event where I was going to need, at least I thought I was going to need a little shawl to cover up. I was going to be wearing a formal gown, but it was strapless. And I figured I was going to need something to cover up. So I started this shawl like the day before I flew out to Dallas, figuring that while I'm at the event, I'll have time to finish it up. But it was a very, very hectic couple of days that I was away, and so I didn't get a chance to finish it until I got back home. But it was fine. I really do like it. It's made out of Knit Picks Stroll Fingering in the Deep Waters colorway. It's a tonal fingering, as you can see. Love this yarn. I'll definitely buy some more of it. definitely love it. I've been a big fan of stroll tonal anyway, but I was really surprised by how great this color worked up. So I'll be doing more of that. What I'm wearing today, this is not a new finish, but I show it to you anyway. This is the truffle hat. Crap, and I don't remember who did it. Don't mind the nipple up top here. Nah. But this is the truffle hat. It's available on, it's a free pattern on Ravelry. I don't remember who did it, I'm so sorry. But this was knit out of hand spun. It's 3.5 ounces of Shetland top from Highland Handmaids. It was part of the 2012 fiber trifecta of awesome fiber club that they had. And this was the one from Heather, and it was called As You Like It. So this was 3.5 ounces. I spun it up. I got about 177 yards. So that turns out to be what? Like DK? Whatever. I don't know. But yeah, it worked out really quickly as well. I like it a lot. And I haven't blocked it. Notice a theme. I get things done and then kind of throw them away. Not good at blocking. I'm not good at finishing up. That's my deal. I'll get it done. Once it's off the needles, I'm like, hey, next project. So I still have to block this thing and get it looking cute, but I like it. So that's what I've finished recently. I'm working on a couple of projects. Let me show you what I'm working on for sale. My mom was working on a pieced Afghan. She got it done already, but it was multiple colors and then pieced together for sale. And I liked the idea, and I figured I'd try to do something like that. I like the idea, but using different patterns as well as different colors. So I decided to go through my Bold Knitting Stitchionary. This was the lace knitting version, and pick out a couple of patterns that I like. And so the first one that I decided to use is called Twisted Trellis, and this is how the pattern came out. I'm trying to make the squares 10 by 10 and then piece them together. I really like the way this one came out. It's definitely going to need to be blocked though. As you can see, it's kind of skewed. Not sure why, but that's how it turns out. So I've made 2 of these. This was darn it. This was made from Plymouth Yarns Encore in the brown heather, I want to say. Can't remember the name. Gorgeous shade. Very soft. 25% wool, 75% acrylic. Very soft, very squishy. Love it. So I have a little bit more of that done. So I've gotten 2 of these squares done. Then I moved on to this pattern, which is called, highly organized, which is called Do the Twist. And this is how the pattern came out. Oops. I am liking this pattern a lot. It's called Do the Twist. Pretty simple to get done. Again, another piece that's going to need to be blocked pretty well. This one was done out of Red Heart Soft in the colorway Navy. Got it on sale at Michael's. Yay, Michael's. And so this is 100% acrylic. 100% acrylic. 5 ounces, 256 yards. The Plymouth yarn was 220 yards, I'm going to say. So So I'm working on one of these right now. So I'm almost there, like midway through this one. I am doing this on Takumi size 7, which is 4.5 millimeters. I like using these needles because as you use them, the more you use them, I guess it's the oils from your skin, they add a certain sheen to the bamboo, and I just like the way they feel. So this would be number 3 for the do the twist. I'm not sure what the next pattern is going to be. I want to do a fairly decent sized afghan, so I'm thinking of doing maybe 7 down and 5 across. So that would be, if they're 10 inches each, that'll end up being 50 and change across, 70 and change down. I think that's big enough, but we'll see. So I have a long way to go. I have a couple more colors I need to work on, but this is ongoing. I believe our first big show will be coming up in November or December. I'll let you know as we go on. So we need to get a couple of things together, and as we get closer to that, I'll show you some of the items that we already have that we're going to set up. So let's get your opinion on those. So I got that done. The next thing I'm working on is called the Moroccan Red Summer Shirt. As you can see, it's downloaded from KnitPicks. It was a paid for pattern, and it's done by Lee Gant, G-A-N-T, Lee Gant. And I am doing it not in red. Look at that. This is like a little top. This is the back portion. It's being done out of Robin Turner Back to Basics Pima cotton, in the colorway Kiwi. Gorgeous bright green, which I love. I got this on sale at one of our local yarn shops, which has closed. We had well, this wasn't even local to me. This is in Boca Raton, which is 30 minutes, about 30 miles away from me. But I went there, it was closing, and got a couple of these. Ended up getting it for like $3.99 a skein. It's 220 yards, as you can see. So I got 4 of these, and as I said, I'm working on the back of the top. This hasn't gotten a lot of attention recently. Oh, sorry. What needles? Size 5, 3.75 millimeters. Again, Takumi. Something about the pattern, something about me and this pattern. It seems a pretty straightforward idea, but maybe it's the way it's written, maybe it's the way I'm interpreting how it's written. It's taking me a long time to get into a groove with it, and so I'm not giving it as much attention as I'd like to. We'll see how that goes. I need to really get going with it. For me, in terms of knitting and crochet and things like that, I want to focus more on wearable pieces, not just accessories, because personally I am obsessed with shawls. I fall for shawls, like I always say. I will make shawls for the rest of my life. I could be happy just making shawls, but I want to focus more on clothing pieces. So to bring us back to the idea of when this is what we had to do back in the days. We had to make our own sweaters, our own socks, our own gloves, our own clothing. That's part of what's exciting to me about knitting and crochet. So that's why I want to focus more on something like this, which is a top that I can wear under a jacket or under a sweater or something like that. It's a great accent piece. So I really do want to get this done, and I need to put some more focus into it. Get it off the needles. The next thing, you're going to hear crinkling. Sorry about that. Next thing I'm working on is an accessory, because I can't get away from it. It's called the Heliotaxis Pie Shawl by Renata Brenner. I'm reading this off Ravelry right now. As the name suggests, it is a pie shawl. And I'm working this on DPNs, as you can see, size 3, 3.25 millimeter needles. It's in a gorgeous navy shade. Right now it looks like poop because it's lace, being done on lace weight yarn, and it's hard to really see anything. This is my first time doing a pie shawl, and it's wanting to kick my butt, and I just got started. I'm doing this using a half-pound cone. It's about 17 or 1800 yards of alpaca and silk. It's an alpaca and silk blend. I got this through Webs, which is yarn.com. We're having a sale, and of course it's lace weight yarn. I don't remember the actual name of the brand. I'll find it and put it in the show notes. But this is, as I said, the navy colorway, and it's really soft. Oh my goodness, it's like really soft, and I can see the shine of the silk in it. This is gonna be gorgeous once I get it done. Huh. However long that takes. It is hairy though, which I guess is expected. I've never worked with alpaca before, so I guess it's expected to be hairy. But this is a long-term project. I have no real rush to get it done. Go check out the pattern though. It's free on Ravelry. It's a gorgeous pattern, and I hope to get it done sometime in my lifetime. So that's going back. It's definitely not TV knitting. You gotta pay attention. Excuse me. You gotta pay attention. So that's what I'm working on. That's it for works in progress and FOs. I have an acquisition that should have been here on Saturday, but we had a huge thunderstorm in the afternoon. Really scary. So I'm guessing the postmaster, the mail guy didn't get a chance to come around and do the delivery, so I didn't get it. So once that comes in, I'll show it to you so you can drool over it too. I knit, I crochet, I also spin. So, oh, I didn't bring it over. I'll show that to you next week because I don't want to get up. But I'm also a spinner. I was working on a huge project for Tour de Fleece to spin 4 ounces on my supported spindle. I have a Tibetan supported spindle. This is my first time spinning on it, like a real amount. I've spun like maybe an ounce of something on just to get an idea of how it felt. So this was a huge learning curve for me, but it was a good opportunity to learn. By the time I got to the second portion of fiber, I was doing it a lot better. I was getting a good consistent thickness, and I liked it a lot. So I think I'm going to do some more spinning on that. But really what I want to do is buy a wheel. And I've got my eye on a particular one right now that maybe if I can convince myself to not be so guilty, I'll order it this week. I do feel guilty because it's an investment. It's not a huge investment because I've seen wheels that are like over $1,000, which I'm not doing anytime soon. But this is still an investment for me, and I feel bad about it. But depending on what's going on this week, I might shift some things around, and I might make it happen. I'll let you know. And once my acquisition gets here, then I'll show that to you as well. I'll probably, once I set up the Instagram account, I'll probably post some things on there. So I'll let y'all know when that happens. Now, what else is going on? What I'd like to do during the podcast is keep you updated on different events that are going to be coming up for my mom and I in the business, as well as different things that, for example, I heard last week, about Rhinebeck up in New York. It's coming up in October, and I was really, really, really tempted to go. Like, I was starting to look at prices of this, that, and the other, and how is it going to work. But truly, I'd have to take 1 or possibly 2 days off work. And I was thinking of taking the Amtrak up. I'm going to take a scenic route. I can sleep on the train and then go hang out at the fair and then take the train back. But it's expensive. And then, I wouldn't have any funds to get any supplies while I'm up there. So I may not be able to make it this year. I'd love to go next year. I'd love to be a part of it. And I might even be able to make a sweater for the event. Who knows? Maybe. If I get over the nervousness of actually making a sweater, that would be awesome. But this week was the Mercedes-Benz Fashion Week in New York. I think today's the last day, actually. And so as I told you, I'm a fashionista at heart. I love keeping track of it on Instagram, checking out the website, seeing what's going on Facebook. Pinterest is like insane. I am so in love with Pinterest. Yeah, you can get lost on Pinterest. Like, a whole hour will pass and you didn't even realize it. But I was keeping track of some things that were going on there. So maybe next week I'll do a review and see any good knitting related items and maybe crochet items that were on display at the shows. I'd love to see what was going on with that, and I'll probably do a review next week. This week, what I wanted to talk about a little bit is got the new People's Style Watch magazine for September 2013, and there were a couple of little pieces. I love the Style Watch just in general for all the cool ideas they give, whether it's makeup, hair, clothing, how to put pieces together to make a really nice outfit. And so I got it just because I loved it. But there are a couple of cute little items in here that I love to show you that were knitting related. First of all, this really cute sweater, as you can see. It's intarsia. It's a knit intarsia sweater. Okay, first of all, intarsia. How scary is that? I did that once. It was a commission piece. I had to make a Christmas stocking for a lady, really sweet lady, a couple of years ago, and that was scary. But I made it. It came out great. It's just a sweater. Ouch. That's why it's $341. It's made completely out of cashmere. Oh, I can't say I would do that, but it's a cool idea. Look at this awesome sweater. Love Michael Kors. Awesome sweater. Issue though, it's made out of cotton. I don't know about making a full sweater out of cotton. But love the gorgeous cabling. Sorry about the glare. Cables all the way down the front, and it has the zipper detail on the side. Very cute. Love Michael Kors. And the color is great for autumn. What else is going on here? Ooh, 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 ooh. Huge ad campaign. I didn't even realize this. I bought it and started squealing. Huge ad campaign for Mary Kay in this month talking about, as it's called, Hue Love for the fall. Gorgeous jewel tones for the season. We're talking greens. We're talking amazing cobalt blue. Teal. Teal is big as well. And this is for your entire wardrobe. Gives some really great ideas about how to incorporate these colors into your wardrobe for fall. And so, if you want more information, pick up the magazine, check out my website. Gorgeous ideas. And that's a huge trend for fall. Jewel tones. Can't go wrong with a cute chunky sweater. I love the way they paired this with looks like a leather skirt, some cute little heels, almost like flats. They're probably kitten heels, and a clutch. So that's a great way to pull together a knitted piece and make it look really sophisticated. They also had on the other page another idea for a chunky sweater. I think this is part of the trend this fall. Chunky sweaters, lots of cabling, lots of details. I love the way they put this with a beautiful blazer, structured blazer. It's a cute flirty skirt, tights, sexy heels, and a nice clutch. So this is a great way to pull together a knitted item, make it trendy. What about sweaters? Do you have a tendency to do chunky sweaters? For me, if I was going to make a sweater, I would make it in a smaller gauge, not like bulky yarn. I'd rather do it with something thinner, because of course it's South Florida. There's no need for a chunky sweater here. I can understand up north you guys would have absolutely need it, but what's your experience with knitting with a bulky yarn and making a sweater? I'd love to know. Let me show you what else is going on. Oh, come on. Don't do this. Come on. Why did I just lose the page? Ah, I did that. Technical difficulties. This was also cool. They did a little write-up about how to do certain things. One of the things they talked about was proportions, keeping everything in proportion. They were talking about, again, a chunky sweater, how to pair it with a nice pair of leggings or tights and some heels to offset the proportion of the sweater. So that's another thing to think about when we make those big items, how to wear it out so you don't look huge. And last but not least, this is not knitting related, but this really struck me when I saw it. So where's the back of the book? It's a program called Look Good, Feel Better. The story in this article is about, sorry, that's my dryer going on. This young lady who was battling cancer, and something that made her feel better was just a little bit of mascara and some lipstick. And that's the main reason why I love what I do as a professional beauty consultant. I get to help women feel better about themselves, feel better about their image, and to really increase their self-confidence. And this organization, Look Good, Feel Better, I'm not affiliated with it in any way, but it looks like an awesome program. You can check it out at lookgoodfeelbetter.org. I know Mary Kay does a lot of work with the American Cancer Society and its foundation. And I'll talk a little bit more about some things coming up in October, which of course is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. I'll be talking a little bit more about what I'll be doing and how we can all help out. But I saw this here and I just remembered why I do what I do and why I love it. So check it out, lookgoodfeelbetter.org, if you're interested. And that's it right now for this People Style Watch, September 2013. Go check it out. Awesome. Awesome stuff. So I think that's going to be it for me today. I'm at the 30-minute mark. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you for checking me out in all the different places that I put at the end. It was fun talking to y'all, and hopefully I'll keep this up. Until next week, have a great day. Bye.